Hello everyone, in this video we're going to talk about variables in Matlab. So in Matlab there are four main types of variables that you are going to encounter: integers, doubles, characters, and strings. An integer and a double in Matlab, they look pretty similar. You're going to declare a variable, in this case x, and then you're going to set it equal to the value you want for the variable. For an integer, it's going to be a single digit, no decimal point. If I want to make it a double, we're going to make it their value that has a decimal point, followed by however many zeros to however many places we want our decimal to go. Now, you can use integers and decimals in multiple ways. You can pass them into functions. You can use them for math functions, which you will see in other videos. But let's talk about chars and strings. So a char, or a character, is a variable that stores a letter instead of a number. Now, these letters are not technically stored as full letters. They're stored in a code called ASCII. ASCII is a set of hexadecimal codes that basically defines every letter in every alphabet that you can think of. So if we want to make a character, let's say we will store it in variable A, all we have to do is take and add single quotes and then put the letter that we want to store in the single quotes. And Matlab will take this, convert it to ASCII, and store it for us. Now, strings in Matlab works the same way. All you're going to do is type the variable that you want to store your string in. In this case, I'm going to use str. And like before, we're going to use single quotes. But instead of just typing one character, we're going to type in a string of characters, which I'm going to write as string of characters. And that is how you write strings. So if we go ahead and save this script, I'm going to call it variables. We can then run it, and as you can see here, we got a lot of variables over here, but it stored our character A as variable A. It stored string of characters in str, and it stored our x integer value in the variable x. Now, if I were to go in, let's say, to look at the char character, as you can see here, it opens up a matrix which represents the array that it saved the character in. And as you can see, we have the letter A. If I go and open the string, you can see here that, again, we have an array, but this time it's storing an entire string in a single part of the array. This is part of what makes Matlab so powerful, because it allows you to store arrays or matrices within other arrays, which is something that we'll talk about in a later video. Now, the last thing I want to do is demonstrate that you can modify variables, like, for example, this char or character, using simple Matlab scripts. For example, if we wanted to change what this variable is, we can just call variable A, and we can say that it equals B if we want to change the letter from A to B. And if we rerun this, you'll see that it now stores the character B. Now, you can also concatenate characters together to form a string. To do that, all you have to do is first call the variable, and then create a new matrix and add another character to that matrix, like so. So as you can see here, we call the variable, we create a new matrix. Inside that matrix, we call the variable again. That's going to bring this B value in, and then we are going to add this value after a comma so that it adds it to this string. And if we rerun that, as you can see here, now it's storing BC instead of just AB. And that is all for this video. Thank you for watching.